Hello, nerdologists. It's Wednesday again, and Chelsea was also sorry to hear about your grandmother, and I offer you lots of virtual hugs, which aren't as good as real hugs, but I also offer you virtual badger hugs because I have a stuffed badger named Helga, and she likes to hug people because she's a Hufflepuff, and she's trying. There's a camera and like a couple hundred miles in the way, but it's the thought that counts. So today, I thought I would talk about Hufflepuffs because they're awesome, and also because John Green mentioned Hufflepuffs when he was on the Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. I think I got that right. Yes, we'll go with it. And so on the show, somehow Harry Potter came up, and Craig Ferguson was like, mentioned that he was a Gryffindor or something, and like 10 points from Hufflepuff, and John's like, I take offense to that because I'm a Hufflepuff. And it made me really happy because I know John supported Hufflepuff in the past. This is a very public forum in which to express Hufflepuff pride, and I never knew that he had considered himself a Hufflepuff or that he was sorted to Hufflepuff on Pottermore. Chelsea, I know you were sorted into Gryffindor on Pottermore, and I don't know what's up with that, but I hope you are still a Hufflepuff at heart because Hufflepuffs kind of need all of the help they can get, unfortunately, because there's a lot of Puff hate out there. For those of you who haven't figured it out yet, I consider myself a Hufflepuff, and I am super proud of the fact that I am a Hufflepuff, and I own lots of Hufflepuff stuff. This is my awesome Hufflepuff banner that I got from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter that I'm very proud of and love very much. And they don't have a lot of Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff stuff at Harry Potter World, which is stupid, so I got all the Hufflepuff stuff I could find. I also have a shirt that says Hufflepuff on it. I have two shirts that say Hufflepuff on them, actually, because Hufflepuff is awesome. And it's annoying because obviously they have to take out stuff from the books in order to put them in the movies. And a lot of that stuff is Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw stuff, and all the merchandising is there for Gryffindor and Slytherin, which both of them are fine houses. Personally, I prefer Slytherins over Gryffindors. Sorry, Chelsea. Because there are just so many Gryffindors in the world. There are also a lot of Ravenclaws, which is fine. If you want to be a Ravenclaw or you want to be a Gryffindor, good for you. You identify as that. I just want to make sure you're not doing it because everybody else is doing it. Because 13-year-old Caroline, when she chose her house, was very concerned that everybody was a Gryffindor and everybody was a Ravenclaw. Actually, I always knew that I wasn't a Gryffindor because I don't consider myself very brave, or if I am brave, I don't consider that one of my most important qualities. Which is also why I'm not a Ravenclaw. I think I'm smart, but I think loyalty is more important to me than smartness, so I chose the awesome house of Hufflepuff. Unfortunately, a lot of people associate loyalty with Gryffindors, which they can be loyal, but I like to claim loyalty as a Hufflepuff quality because we don't get a lot of qualities. We are hardworking and we are loyal. And that's about all we're told in the books. So anyways, everyone outside of Hufflepuff seems to be hating on Hufflepuff because they don't see us as having any real qualities. But the thing is, every Hufflepuff I've ever met is really proud of being a Hufflepuff. I'm sure part of this is because since we don't really have a sorting hat, I mean, now we have Pottermore, people choose their own houses. So if you choose to be a Hufflepuff, obviously you like Hufflepuff. And you see all the good qualities in it if you are the one to choose it. So maybe the sorting hat should let people choose their own houses, because I don't want anybody in Hufflepuff that doesn't want to be in Hufflepuff unless I can somehow convert them and make them see the light of how awesome Hufflepuff is. Sorry if there's an awkward change of lighting in this sequence. I'm filming it later in the day because I realized while editing this video that I did not say what I had originally intended to say, which was to compare Hufflepuffs to nerds, because in the Harry Potter world you have a lot of people putting down Hufflepuff and seeing them as sort of the loser house, even though a lot of the Hufflepuffs seem really proud of the fact that they're Hufflepuffs because they are awesome. And that's kind of similar to how in real life people who aren't nerds see nerds as losers, but people who are nerds are really proud of the fact that they're nerds, which is why you have things like nerd fighters and people who are unironically enthusiastic about stuff, such as being a Hufflepuff. And I just think it's interesting that there are some similarities there. And so I don't understand why more nerd fighters aren't Hufflepuffs. Because everyone expects us to be Ravenclaws, but everyone also expects nerds to be losers. So yeah, let's just go out there and defy stereotypes. Unless you consider yourself a Ravenclaw, which you have every right to do. I'm really trying hard not to offend anyone. But yeah, I will defend Hufflepuff until the day I die because Hufflepuffs are loyal to things that they are loyal to, including their house. Did that make sense? I think that made sense. I just realized that in making this video, I don't know what house Michelle considers herself a part of. So I hope I didn't offend you. And I would like to know what house you're in, because this is vital information. I don't understand how our friendship has gone so far without me knowing what house you're in. I feel like you told me at some point, and then I forgot. So I hope you all have a good week and are able to emulate some of the amazing qualities of Hufflepuff House by being loyal and true and patient and hardworking. And Chelsea, I will see you on Friday.